Hello everyone, welcome back. Please comment, rate, subscribe, folks, comment, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like, watching, and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen folks, there's a link tree down below. Has the links to all of my social media platforms. Please go down there, follow me across all my social media platforms and talk to me because I talk back. Also down there as well as links to all of my YouTube pages. Please go down there, subscribe to all my YouTube pages and turn your notifications so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. Listen, folks, Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, we'll be sitting down. We'll have a live radio show. We will be talking about this game that the Jets just... We'll be talking about the roster. We'll be talking about all things Jets. So call in. I love going back and forth with you folks about this football team. So with that said and done and put to the side, I've come to talk to you folks today about the New York Jets getting shellacked on the road 23-6. And I tried to record this video a couple times, man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And every time that I try, right, I end up going off and just yelling and, letting some words, some bad words fly. That's not going to happen in this take, though, all right? This was an egregious performance by the New York Jets, okay? Egregious. I'm talking bad. Because of what was on the line here. And they just came out and played like nothing was on the line, like it didn't matter. And when you look at how flat the New York Jets came out against Seattle, that leads you to one thing: coaching. I'm going to talk about all the issues in this game, but coaching, to me, stuck out the most. Sulla should have had these guys prepared, okay? They look completely unprepared out there against the Seattle Seahawks. They look unprepared. They look like they didn't even practice. I'm being completely real. Comment down below and let me know how you feel, how they came out and looked early, okay? Because this team came out, and this was after 10 days prep. They had 10 days. They had a 10-day break from the Thursday, the last game that they played, until now, all right? Knowing everything was on the line, playoffs, everything. And they came out completely flat against the Seahawks. What did I say the Jets needed to do? They need to come out fast, start fast, and take the Seahawks completely out of this game. They didn't do any of that at all right? We came out defensively. And the first play that the Seahawks ran offensively, the first one, Walker, the guy that I talked about as well, he came out and had a 60-yard run straight off the bat. Straight up the middle, boom, gone. We struggled to stop him all day. All day long, this guy was just running around, right? Walker, 23 carries, 133 yards on the day, rushing. Okay? He also had a catch for 9 yards, too. We were missing tackles left and right. It seemed like nobody could tackle on this team. Quincy Williams whiffing on tackles. Mosley whiffing on tackles. Safeties whiffing on tackles. Everybody just whiffing on tackles. Just whiffing. That's coaching. That's coaching. That's on Sulla. Fant as well. Noah Fant. Same old with him. 2 catches, 49 yards. He had a big 29-yard catch in this game. DJ Dallas, 7 rushes, 43 yards, 3 catches, 55 yards. He had a 41-yard catch and run that was ridiculous. Parkinson also did work against us too, 36 yards catching the football, had a touchdown. We were facing Geno Smith. Geno was just out there, handling business. 18 to 29 on the day, 183 yards, excuse me. He also had 2 touchdowns too. This defense was getting shredded early. And it felt like everything was just out of sync. Like guys didn't know what was on the line here. We were trying to keep our playoff hopes alive. The only guys, honestly, that played solidly or decently on the defense was Sauce and Reed. That was it. They held Metcalf and Lockett. DK Metcalf on the day had 1 catch for 3 yards. Lockett had 2 catches for 15 yards. That was it. But everybody else went off. Linebackers struggled. We couldn't stop the run up front. Unbelievable. Then you look at the offense. Oh, my God. Jets' offense was putrid on the day. Mike White was bad. And I get that he was playing with the flak jacket and had a rib injury, but he's out there. He tried to get himself cleared, 10 doctors. You remember that? He went to 10 doctors, tried to get himself cleared. He got cleared this week. Sulla was confident with him going out there. He's confident going out there. He went out there and looked bad. And the rib injury, he was placing footballs that they just didn't belong. He was throwing in a double coverage. He did that quite a bit. Mike White, 23 of 46, 240 yards on the day, 2 interceptions. He had an interception to start the game. He looked bad out there. He looked really bad. The offensive line, my God. This Jets offensive line needs to get worked on this offseason. That without a shadow of a doubt, all right? The only guy that I think is going to be back that was out there against the Seahawks that probably is going to be back next season is Tomlinson, possibly. And the only reason is Tomlinson is because his contract. That's it, because he's terrible. He's been so up and down this year, and yesterday he was bad too. Connor McGovern was awful. There were so many pressures, and Mike White was getting hit. It was awful. And what bothers me the most is our calling card is supposed to be running the football. We're supposed to be a physical running team. We couldn't run. We couldn't run. 75 yards total on the ground, and we struggled to get that. And you know what kills me is that we're struggling to run. We're struggling to produce offensively against a bad defense. The same way that we struggled against the Lions to produce against a bad defense. The same way we struggled against the Jaguars to produce against a bad defense. We are struggling when it comes to facing bad defenses. We played the Jags. They didn't even have most of their starting defensive linemen. The big guys, Walker and Fadukasi, they weren't even playing, and we struggled against that team to produce. We struggled against them to run. We can't get it done. And a lot of that leads you, right? Play calling. Mike LaFleur's play calling has been so up and down this season. Our struggles in the red zone go directly back to him. Our struggles with scoring, especially early in games, go directly back to him. He's got to clean it up. And I know that some Jets fans are going to scream and call for him to get fired. I'm not on that train as of yet, okay? But I do see your perspective. I'll say that. The Seahawks didn't have Ryan Neal. He didn't play. Jordan Brooks, their starting middle linebacker, he went down during the game, and it just felt like there was no adjustments to attack that. We don't play aggressively. We don't attack. There's a lack of urgency offensively for us, and it's glaring. It is glaring. And again, with everything on the line, our playoff hopes were on the line. All we have to do is win out, and New England, hopefully if they lose one, we're in there. But we control, for the most part, our own destiny. And offensively, we went out there and we just looked completely out of sync. Everything was just in disarray. Line can't block. We can't run the football. Mike White it was bad, man. It was bad. And special teams. Oh my goodness. Braxton Berrios. What in the world are you thinking, man? What are you thinking? This guy lets punts go over his head so they can get downed on the one. Consistently. You got Braden Mann. That guy. Braden Mann shanking punts. Braden Mann has been awful this season. Oh. This loss right here was upsetting. It was upsetting because of everything that was on the line. That's why it upset me the most. That we came out there and just got our butts kicked. That's what it was. We got our butts kicked. Came out flat, looked like we didn't know what was going on. This team looked like they didn't even know that they were going to play a football game. When this game started, from beginning to end, the Seahawks punched us in the mouth off the bat. And we're just, I don't know what's good. Really? We were supposed to play? That's exactly how we looked. Comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. How do you folks feel about this loss to the Seahawks? What are your thoughts about Sulla and his coaching efforts in this game? What are your thoughts about LaFleur? How do you feel about Mike White? Comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. You folks have a good one. Peace.